I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of 6 different glucomannan powders. So in case you can't find one, maybe you can use one of the others. This first is, these are all from Amazon, by the way, MicroIngredients Organic Glucomannan Powder from Konjac Root, Herbal Island Glucomannan Powder, Now Brands Glucomannan Powder, Best Naturals Konjac Root Glucomannan, Naturals Glucomannan, and finally Konjac Glucomannan Powder by Konjac Food. Okay, I'm back again, and what I've done, I've opened all the packages. And poured a cup of water in bowls that are in front of them. Then I also measured out 1 tablespoon of each of the powders. They're all actually a little bit different in color. Some are more brown. This one right here from the MicroIngredients, it looks like it has a lot of little brown specks in, so it must have more of the outer peel from the konjac corm. Be interested to see how that one turns out. And this one from Herbal Island, that's nice and white, like I would expect. Sorry for the camera, it's probably not going to pick up all the nuances in the colors. And the Now brand Glucomannan, that one has a little bit more on the tan side, but I do not see any little specks in it like the first one. Oh, there are a couple, but not as many. And then the Best Naturals, that is quite white, kind of what I'm used to, because I usually use the Konjac Foods brand. And then this one is the Naturals Glucomannan. I don't know if that's picking that up. I'm very sorry. It's got a little yellow tinge, but not bad. And then the Konjac Foods Glucomannan, that is definitely white. Very fine. From what I've read, I believe there's different meshes they put these through. Some are tinier meshes than others, and the ones that probably have the specks in, I'm assuming, have a larger mesh. I think 120 is the smallest. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I'm pretty sure the konjac is. This one might be, was it 80? But anyway, I also wanted to mention just a couple things. On opening the bags, there were a couple little surprises. This organic glucomannan from MicroIngredients. There's a cute little stir spoon in there. Isn't that cute? And this Herbal Island bag was a little difficult to open. It tore where I really didn't want to. It just, some bags, they tear right above the plastic, where the zipper is. And this other one, the Naturals, has a cute little spoon too. It's so cute. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do the viscosity test that I usually do with a spoon. I'm going to mix these all in with my whisk. This is the best way to get the glucomannan mixed into the water is with a nice quality whisk. And then I'll come back and show you that, and then we'll do a spoon test, and I'll explain that in a bit. But I'm just going to go and mix these all in and see what they do. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. I figured that's enough for the glucomannan to soak up all the water. So I think you can tell the color differences and the fact that there's something I really don't like. That's a nice white one. Another white. Okay, what we're going to do, since I usually use this brand, I'm going to have that one as the tester, the first tester, kind of standard. And I'm just going to take a spoon and then I'm going to drag it through, and then we'll kind of time how fast it goes together. Okay? And to me, that's a good enough test for viscosity. So here we go. Oh, I might need 2 hands here. Whoa. Okay, let's see if I can do this here. There's 2 hands. Oh boy. That's extremely thick, which means I can work with it and adjust the recipe. But it is going together. Can you see that? Going together ever so slowly. But yeah, that'll make a super duper gel. Alright, let's go to the Naturals Glucomannan. Definitely a little different color, but it really doesn't matter unless it matters to you. Okay, I'm gonna try to hold this here. I'm very sorry. Okay. It's thick, but not as thick as the glucomannan. I mean, the konjac glucomannan, but you can always just add a little more of it and see if it'll work in the recipe. It is going together quite fast. It did make a nice glossy gel though. Okay, Best Naturals Konjac Root. This is a nice white one. Okay, there we go. Again, I'm very sorry about this. Whoa, that's going together really fast. Must not have a high glucomannan percent as the other two we just tested. Because the percentage of glucomannan is what makes it gel harder. So the higher percent, you can get up to, 90 to 95 to 98%. And that'll be really, really firm. This one must be around 90 or under. Okay, the now glucomannan. This is one that did some really weird stuff. I'm going to tilt the bowl. You can see there's water on top. There's something gelled underneath, but there's water on top. So something happened. We'll go ahead and see what it does. Oh my. That's super. Oh, look at that. It's super firm underneath, but watery on top. That is really odd. This bottom part would be beautiful as a gel noodle. Huh. And I mixed them all the same. Maybe this one just needs a little more tending. After you mix it once, maybe come back in a minute and mix it again with the whisk. And keep doing that until you don't have this water. Huh, interesting. Okay, now this herbal island. I'll tell you, when I was mixing this one up, it was extremely fast to gel. So that's a good sign. It's got a lot of glucomannan in it. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's really hard to drag through. But that's what you want. You want something that has got some glucomannan in it, at least. This is really good. And I will later be also testing these with my recipe to see what tweaks I have to make. So if you could only find this herbal island in your area, you would know. I would post a recipe that is specific to this brand. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, I like that one. Okay, I don't know what is going on with this. MicroIngredients, I hope you're watching, because this is not glucomannan. Wherever you're sourcing it from, it's not glucomannan. There's a tiny bit in there, but the rest is just no. Look at that. All the brown stuff, those little brown flecks we saw. That was some glucomannan probably, but whatever else it is in there, it's not. So definitely, until they fix their glucomannan powder sourcer, I would not get this. Okay, I'll go over them one more time here so you can see. See, that one isn't even coming together. That's the herbal island. Some strong stuff. And that's the Now brand with the water on top. Maybe if you got this, just pour the water off before you use it. And then the Konjac Root Glucomannan by Best Naturals. That's the one that it didn't really gel firm enough to make shirataki noodles. You definitely have to tweak the recipe. Less water or more glucomannan. One or the other. Or both. And then the NutriCost. It's kind of come together quite fast. And then the Konjac Glucomannan does what I normally see. It's still slowly coming together, but it stands nice and firm. It's going to make a nice gel. Excuse me. I'll show you this one. It's the Best Naturals. And then Now Foods with the water. The gel is nice though. Yep, that Herbal Island is some strong stuff. Got something going on there. And then this poor thing. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna go do some experimenting to see what I need to do for each of these, just in case those are the only things you can find. So you'll know you'll be able to use at least one recipe. And I'll give you